Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Victims of cooking gas explosion in capital's Kantipur accommodated in general ward due to lack of ICU beds in Kantipur hospital. Government's announcement of providing burn treatment through all provinces ineffective. Hundreds of projects, including 21 big programs in Nepal, likely to be affected as US President Donald Trump pushes to close US aid. US President Donald Trump sanctions the International Criminal Court, accusing it of illegitimate and baseless actions targeting US and Israel. And it's Nepal versus Thailand at the Women's T20I Tri-Series at TU Cricket Ground in Kantipur today. The match to kick off at 12:15 p.m. Nepal time. A cooking gas cylinder exploded in a food outlet in the capital's Kantipur yesterday, leaving 11 people injured. The victims were immediately taken to the burn hospital in Kantipur. However, despite their serious condition, 4 of them had to be accommodated in general ward due to lack of ICU beds.
सबैजसोको अवस्था गम्भीर छ के कारणले भन्दाखेरि सबैको जलन चाहिँ 21 देखि 60% को बीचमा छ। हामीले चाहिँ 20% भन्दा माथि जलन हुने बित्तिकै त्यसलाई गम्भीर जलन भन्छौं र त्यो कारणले पनि र अर्को चाहिँ उहाँहरुको सबैको मुखमा अनुहारमा जलन भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि सास नलीमा पनि उहाँहरुको असर परेको हुन सक्ने सम्भावना छ। त्यही कारणले गर्दाखेरि हामी चाहिँ 7 जनालाई चाहिँ हामीले आईसीयू मा राखेका छौं भने अरु 4 जनालाई स्थानको अभावले गर्दाखेरि बर्न वार्डमा राखेर हामीले उपचार गरिरहेका छौं।
Kantipur Hospital has just around 35 beds for burn patients. When the 11 victims were rushed to the hospital, it was already treating 38 patients.
हाम्रो खास चाहिँ यहाँको व्यवस्था यो चाहिँ बर्नको केसमा 35 जनाको मात्र हाम्रो चाहिँ सीमित हो र त्यो बेला बढी हामीले गाह्रो छ। 11 जना आउनु भन्दा अगाडि 38 जनाको उपचार भइरहेको थियो प्लस 11 जना थप्राखेरि 49 जनाको भयो। त्यसमा पनि हामीले अस्पतालको म्यानेजमेन्टले त्यसलाई हाम्रोसँग उपचार क्रम लागिरहेको छ।
The government has announced providing free burn treatment to those with poor financial backgrounds. However, the plan has remained ineffective due to lack of infrastructure and human resource.
जलेका सबै 20-21 वर्षका युवा छन्। उनीहरु रोजगारको सिलसिलामा काठमाडौँ बसेका छन्। यी युवाको आवाज चाहिँ कसले सुन्ने? यी श्रमिकको आवाज कसले सुन्ने? हैन। तिनीहरूले सुन्दर शहर बनाउन मात्रै नलाग्नु, सुरक्षित शहर बनाउनु पर्छ भन्ने नै हाम्रो त गुनासो हो र यो वर्षौंदेखि चलिआएको गुनासो हो। कीर्तिपुर अस्पतालको नयाँ भवन नबनाउने हो भने कुनै ठूलो प्रकोप भएको खण्डमा यो अस्पतालले पनि हात ठाडो पारेर बिरामीलाई फुटपाथमा छोड्नेको विकल्पै छैन यो शहरमा। यो सुन्दा तितो होला तर यथार्थ हो।
Most of the hospitals that the government allocated to provide burn treatment lack separate ward for burn patients. Majority of burn patients are compelled to travel to the capital for treatment. However, even hospitals in the capital lack necessary resources. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what precautions should be taken while using cooking gas. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
बच्चाहरुदेखि अलि सचेत राख्ने हैन बच्चाहरुलाई पनि सिकाउने
त्यो लिक भछ कि नै भनेर ध्यान दिनुपर्छ अनि त्यो बन्दा छ कि छैन हेर्नुपर्छ।
भान्सा कोठामा छिर्ने त्यसपछि ग्यास गन्नाको छ कि छैन थाहा हुन्छ। यदि ग्यास लिक छ भने रेगुलेटर हेर्ने त्यसपछि ग्यास चुलो हेर्ने सबै ठीक छ र ग्यास गन्नाएको छैन भने अनि बल्ल हामीले लाइटर ल्याएर ग्यास चुलो बाल्नु पर्छ।
सिल प्याक छ कि छैन अनि लिकेज भएको सिलिन्डर हो कि अथवा त्यो पुरानो सिलिन्डर खिया लागेको सिलिन्डर हो कि हैन खिया लागेको सिलिन्डर भए लिन भएन अनि तौलहरु पूरा छ कि छैन त्यो जाँच गरेर मात्रै हामीले घरमा ल्याउनु पर्यो।
पाइपहरु पाल पर्ने पनि हुन्छ कहिले कहिले सिलिन्डरहरुमा जोडेको त्यो पाइपहरु चाहिँ पाल परेको छ कि छैन कुनै लिक भएको छ कि छैन भनेर राम्ररी चेक गर्नुपर्छ।
हामीले रेगुलेटरलाई चाहिँ राम्रोसँग टाइट हुने गरी राख्नु पर्यो अनि त्यसपछि त्यो जुन त्यो ग्यासको चुलोलाई पनि टाइममा हामीले सफा राख्नुपर्छ।
पहिलो कुरा चाहिँ रेगुलेटर चाहिँ एउटा राम्रो खालको रेगुलेटर आजकल त नयाँ सेन्सर वाला पनि आउँछ त्यो प्रयोग गरौँ। त्यसले चाहिँ अब ग्यास लिक भएको बेला पनि हामीले थाहा पाउन सक्छौं।
ग्यास सिलिन्डरको डेट छ कि छैन त्यो हेर्नुपर्छ। ग्यास चुल्हाको त्यो रेगुलेटरमा ध्यान दिनुपर्छ, त्यसमा जाम लागेको छ कि छैन त्यो हेर्नुपर्छ, पाइप सफा राख्नुपर्छ।
ग्यास लिकेज हुने अवस्थामा हाम्रो स्मेल पनि आउँछ। त्यो स्मेल किन वैज्ञानिकले बनाएको छ भने त्यही थाहा पाउनको लागि
बच्चाहरूबाट टाढा राख्नुपर्छ। अनि त्यसपछि त्यो ग्यास सिलिन्डरमा डेट हेर्नु पर्यो।
सिलिन्डरको रेगुलेटर ठिक छ कि छैन भनेर चेक जाँच गरेर मात्रै प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ।
म्यानुफ्याक्चरिङ डेट हेर्नु पर्यो, डेट छ कि छैन। ग्यास अब बाल्ने खाना पकाउने बेलामा ग्यासको रेगुलेटर पनि हेर्ने, लिकेज छ कि छैन।
कति समयसम्म चल्दो रहेछ, कति समय यसको अवधि छ भनेर पनि हेर्नुपर्छ।
US President Donald Trump, since assuming office, has taken a series of decisions, including issuing an order to suspend foreign aids. This is certain to impact projects in Nepal. The decision is part of Trump's America First commitment, which is to directly affect 176 countries, including Nepal.
USAID-लाई समाप्तै गर्ने भन्ने चाहिँ होइन, डिपार्टमेन्ट अफ स्टेट भित्र गाभ्ने अनि मानवीय सहायतामा ह्युमनिटेरियन साइडतिर बढी फोकस हुने अनि DEI, LGBTIQ को कुराहरू, क्लाइमेट चेन्जको कुराहरूमा चाहिँ नि अब पुनरावलोकन गर्ने कि भन्ने एंगलले कुरा भइरहेछ। तर मलाई लाग्छ अहिले उहाँहरूले 90 दिन भन्नुभएको छ हैन। सो 90 दिन भित्र उहाँहरूले असेसमेन्ट गरेर के डिसिजन लिनुहुन्छ त्यसको आधारमा USAID पुरानो या नयाँ या परिमार्जित स्वरूपमा जाने र त्यसले के असर पार्छ त्यति बेला चाहिँ भन्न सकिन्छ।
नेपालका सामाजिक सङ्घ संस्थाहरू जसले USAID अथवा अरू पनि सहयोग भोलि बन्द हुन सक्छ। यो जरुरी यो छैन कि खाली USAID को कुरा मात्र होइन, त्यसले जुन एक खालको डिपेन्डेन्सी सिन्ड्रोम बढाउने रहेछ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि नयाँ ढङ्गले हामी जानुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ एउटा सिकायो होला।
According to the Ministry of Finance, USAID had agreed for a 5-year strategic partnership worth $659 million spread out between 2022 to 2027. The agency has been mobilizing its funds through budgetary and non-budgetary programs, of which $71.7 million is mobilized through 10 budgetary mechanisms. Remaining $587 million have been used for off-budget of Treasury. Several programs related to agriculture, health, education and inclusion have been in operation with USAID support. According to the Finance Ministry, of the allocated grant, 52% remains to be used. However, the ministry lacks detail on non-governmental spendings from the agency. Currently, there are 21 large-scale programs in operation under USAID, and Nepal is in the 16th position in the list of recipient countries. Government put on hold yesterday the ordinances that it planned to table for deliberations at the House of Representatives after disagreement among the ruling parties. The dilemma emerged after Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal, who favoured the ordinance, demanded the position of Province Chief Minister or Deputy Prime Minister and Health Minister for Parliamentary Party leader Upendra Yadav.
The government had scheduled to pass 6 ordinances through Thursday's parliament session amid heavy criticisms from the opposition that alleged it of bypassing the parliament. Meetings were held since early in the morning to reach a consensus. Discussions also took place between Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba and Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal Chair Upendra Yadav. Although Deuba was relieved initially, the insecurity rose after Yadav demanded for the position of Province Chief or Deputy Prime and Health Minister in exchange of support for the ordinance. It is believed that Nepali Congress was ready to negotiate, but disagreement from the Premier stalled the ordinance for the day.
सत्ता समीकरण रहेका हामी दलहरूका बीचमा कुनै समस्या छैन। यसका कन्टेन्टका कतिपय कुराहरू हामी प्रतिस्थापन विधेयकबाट मिलाउँछौँ। त्यो हाम्रा पनि कयौं विषयहरू मिलाउनु पर्ने छ, हामीले त्यहाँ संशोधन गर्न पर्ने छ, त्यो गर्छौँ। यसमा जसपा नेपालको कुनै त्यस्ता फरक मत हुने कुरा पनि भएन। कहिलेकाहीँ हेर्नुहोस्, अब सत्ता कोलिसनमा आफ्नो दलका आफ्नो मान्यताहरू हुन सक्छन्।
Efforts are underway to accommodate Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal's demands. The ordinances, meanwhile, have been postponed as the party has demanded for additional time itself.
अध्यादेश सम्बन्धी जुन कुरोहरू आइराखेको छ आज सूचीबाट हटाएको भएर हाम्रो पनि बैठक अर्को दिन बस्ने छ र अन्य निर्णय गर्ने छ। आज हाम्रो निष्कर्षमा पुग्न सकेका छैनौं।
सरकारसँग या अरू कुनै विषय जो बाहिर आइरहेको छ नि त्यो सबै मिथ्या हुन्, त्यो भ्रम हुन् मलाई लाग्छ हार्डली उहाँले सहयोग गर्नुस् भन्नुभयो उहाँले हाम्रो दलको बैठक बस्छ र त्यो दलको बैठकले निर्णय गर्छ त्यो आधारमा हामी अगाडि बढ्छौँ म एक्लै होइन भनेर भन्नुभयो.
Meanwhile, sources say opposition parties who have been criticizing the ordinances are attempting to take Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal into confidence.
अध्यादेश नल्याइकन नहुने स्थिति के थियो यसोडा सरकारको नियत राम्रो देखिदैन सरकारको नियत के देखिन्छ भने बिचौलियाहरू दुई नम्बरी काम गर्नेहरू जग्गा दलाली गर्नेहरू र यस्तै खालका कामहरुमा जुटेकाहरूलाई ले साथ दिन खोजेको
नियतका हिसाबले विधिका हिसाबले यो दुवै कुराका हिसाबले सरासर गलत छ. हामीले अध्यादेशलाई अस्वीकार गरियोस् भनेर विरोधको सूचना दर्ता गरेका छौं. जस बेला सरकारले यसलाई छलफल गर्न ल्याउँछ जमेर डटेर तथ्य तथ्याङ्कका आधारमा अस्वीकारका लागि संसदमा हामी आह्वान गर्छौं.
The government needs 30 votes in National Assembly to pass the ordinance. As CPN, UML and Nepali Congress have 28 votes so far, Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal, that has 3 members in the upper house, has turned a game changer.
Parliamentarians have urged for seriousness from the government, saying discriminations on Dalit community persisted over various pretexts. They referred to recent incidents where those from Dalit community were detained for marrying to or from other communities or discriminated upon.
जुन अन्तर्जातीय विवाह छ अन्तर्जातीय विवाहमा जुन स्वतन्त्र को जोडी माथि गरेको बर्बरता क्रूरता छ त्यो क्रूरता हामी 60 लाख दलित समुदाय माथि पर्न गएको चोट हो.
यस घटनाले जातीय विभेद मात्र होइन यसलाई संलग्नलाई संरक्षण गरेर सरकारले पीडितलाई अन्याय समेत गरेको छ. सभामुख महोदय विवाह दर्ता समेत गरिसकेका उनीहरूको सम्बन्ध तोड्न राज्य शक्तिको दुरुपयोग गरेर जबरजस्ती छुट्याउन खोज्नु उनीहरूको मानवाधिकार हनन गर मात्र होइन नेपालको कुल जनसङ्ख्याको 14% दलितहरूमाथि घोर अपमान पनि हो.
आकाशमा नयाँ संसार बसाल्ने होटबाजीमा छ. हामी पनि यही धरतीमा यही धरतीको मानवबाट अर्को मानवलाई हिंसा हत्या र अपमानको शिकार हुनु पर्यो कुरा लिएर गरिमामय संसदमा बहस गर्न परिरहेको छ.
Majority of the lawmakers who spoke during the emergency and zero hour of yesterday's session of the parliament drew the government's attention to the matter. Lawmaker from Rashtriya Swatantra Party Sumana Shrestha asked the government why stakeholders were not consulted with when forming the social media bill.
पेलेरै यो गोलमटोलको अब हामीले त गर्ने हो नि भनेर कसरी यो विधेयकहरू सदनबाट पास हुन्छ हामीले देखा पनि छौं. कसरी 2/3 को दम्भ प्रयोग हुन्छ कसरी यो मेजोरिटीको दम्भ प्रस्तुत हुन्छ यो हामीले देखा पनि छौं. त्यसैले सरोकारवालाहरुसँग कन्टेन्ट क्रिएटर भाइ बहिनीहरुसँग बोलाउनुस् छलफल गर्नु र बुझ्नुस् कन्टेन्ट क्रिएसन भनेको के हो सोशल मिडियामा आइडेन्टिटी कसरी बनाइन्छ कसरी आफ्नो पर्सनल ब्रान्डिङ गरिन्छ भनेर यो सिम्पल कुरा पनि नबुझेर यो विधेयक ल्याइएको छ.
The lawmakers also drew the government attention towards the dispute regarding construction of cable car in Taplejung's Pathibara and urged for a solution. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, why do prohibitions and discriminations still persist in the society despite legal recognition of intercaste marriage? Your options are A, lack of awareness, B, weak law enforcement, and C, narrow-mindedness. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The government has reduced the budget by 100,670 million rupees. Minister for Finance Bishnu Paudel stated the budget introduced by previous government, led by CPN Maoist Centre Chair Pushpa Kamal Dahal, had to be revised as the revenue targets were unlikely to be met. Presenting the midterm review at the House of Representatives, Minister Paudel stated the budget for the ongoing fiscal year was reduced from 1.86 trillion to 1.693 trillion rupees.
चालू आर्थिक वर्षमा रु 18 खर्ब 60 अर्ब 30 करोड 30 लाख खर्च हुने अनुमान गरिएकोमा रु 16 खर्ब 92 अर्ब 73 करोड 35 लाख खर्च हुने संशोधित अनुमान छ.
The revised amount is 90.19% of the initial budget. Minister Podal also informed the lower house that the targeted economic growth for the ongoing fiscal year was challenging, but added liquidity and minimum interest rates would help maintain a growth around the target. The minister also stated it had been challenging to maintain a balance in the budget due to added liabilities like the ones caused by natural disasters. He also informed the parliament revenue mobilization until the Nepalese month of Posh of the ongoing fiscal year had increased by 12.7% and assured the budget goals would be met by the end of the fiscal year. It is time now for international update. US President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to impose sanctions on the International Criminal Court (ICC). Trump's order comes after the court issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant in November over the war in Gaza. Trump's executive order will impose financial and visa restrictions on ICC staff who help investigate American allies, and their family members. Trump has accused the court of engaging in illegal and baseless actions targeting both the U.S. and Israel. The order says that although the ICC does not have any jurisdiction over the U.S. or Israel, the court's actions against both countries have set a dangerous precedent. Meanwhile, Trump has reiterated his plan to take control of Gaza, claiming that Israel will hand over the Gaza Strip to the U.S. by the end of the conflict. A U.S. judge has temporarily halted President Donald Trump's plan offering incentives to federal workers to voluntarily resign before a Thursday midnight deadline. Federal Judge George O'Toole Jr. said the plan would be paused until a hearing on Monday when he could determine the merits of a lawsuit filed by federal employee unions. The offer is part of an ongoing effort by the Trump administration to slash the size of the federal government. The White House says more than 40,000 employees have accepted the offer to resign in exchange for pay until 30th of September. Some workers have voiced confusion about the terms of the deal. The order came hours before Thursday's 23:59 Eastern Standard Time deadline for federal workers to accept the offer. Local media outlet reported that a lawyer for the Justice Department said federal employees would be notified that the deadline had been paused. The White House appeared to see the temporary halt as a way to increase the number of resignations. An Office of Personnel Management (OPM) statement said the agency would continue processing resignations until an extended deadline of 23:59 local time on Monday. The Trump administration, which previously said it hoped for as many as 200,000 employees to accept its offer, told U.S. media they expected a spike in participation just ahead of the deadline. The American Federation of Government Employees, a union, filed the lawsuit against the OPM, arguing it had violated the law, that it could not fund the deal, and that it had given conflicting guidance about its terms. The first flight carrying detained undocumented migrants arrived at the Guantanamo Bay U.S. Naval Base. Around 10 migrants were transported to Guantanamo Bay on a military aircraft. The Trump administration stated the flight carried alleged members of the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, but did not disclose specific charges or convictions. Critics argue that deporting migrants to Guantanamo may be illegal and could limit detainees' access to legal representation. Trump, a Republican, recaptured the White House, promising a broad immigration crackdown and record deportations. He's taken steps to make it easier for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) officers to arrest non-criminals and tap the military to provide resources for deportation and border security. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said his country would not make the Dominican Republic accept an uncontrollable migration wave from Haiti, while Dominican President added that there does not exist a Dominican solution for the crisis in the neighboring nation. During the press conference in Santo Domingo, Rubio added that the U.S. would continue to provide aid for the Dominican government to battle drug trafficking and that it was looking into investing on the nation's rare earth mineral industry. When asked about the Panama Canal, Rubio said he thinks it's absurd for the US to pay fees in a transit area they are obliged to protect in case of conflict. Earlier, Panama's President Jose Raul Molino said the U.S. State Department was spreading lies when they claimed U.S. government vessels could use the canal without paying. Dominican Republic was Rubio's last stop during a tour through Central America, and the Caribbean focused on discussing migration and drug trafficking in the region. Nepal is playing against Thailand today at the Women's T20I Tri-Series. Winless Nepal is looking to wrap up the series with a win today. Nepal has lost against Thailand in its first match by 4 wickets and the second by 5 runs. Likewise, the host had lost all 3 matches against Netherlands, having lost the recent one by 10 wickets. For today's match, which is its final in the series, coach Manoj Katwal is likely to include players in the bench. Rajmati Chaudhary is waiting for her debut, which could be today. Today's match will also decide the winner of the tournament. Thailand and Netherlands both have equal 8 points. However, Thailand is atop the points table based on net run rate. Netherlands had put a stop on Thailand's unbeaten streak yesterday. Should Nepal manage to chalk out a win of big margin over Thailand today, Netherlands will take the series title. Thailand's Natapat is the second highest run scorer of the series with 143 runs. Spinner Thipatsa Puthawong is the most wicket taker at 16. Manisha Upadhyaya is Nepal's highest wicket taker at 6. Pooja has scored the highest runs for Nepal at 128. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.